If your God is relegated to conscience, that little voice in your head trained to speak at the wave of your experience, then your God is too small for me. If your God is only a projection of a distant father in your living room who abused or neglected you when a father was more important than food or shelter, if your God failed you by not doing what you thought he ought, if your God is designed for your convenience, a prop for your comfort, your God is too small for me. If your God is a white-haired old man who is more old-fashioned than old age, if your God is historically respected but defective in your current complexity, if your God is less meek and more mild, piled with placid temperament, uninspired, unmoved, unintentional, if your God's emotional capacity for compassion is less than yours, your God is too small for me. If your God calls you to comfort, safe for the whole family, always come unto me, but never go out in my name, then your God is too small for me. If your God has never flushed your face or stolen your words with waves of open ocean or mountains that mouse your vocabulary, if your God has never left you in love and awe of amazing grace so unbalanced that you clamor to conceive it, your God is too small for me. If your God is always upholding your cold contingencies, if he upholds your cold contingencies, if he abides by your contracts, if he only works through the cogs of machinery that you have manufactured for a factory of formulas to faith, if your God is white, middle class, and Republican, if your God is designed for you, if you look at this God and you see only him, and if you look and you want a God who will obey your beckon to submit to your five senses, then your God is too small for me because my God is too big. My God is not contained in bullet points pressed on a page by those arrogant enough to think they can grasp him. If you are searching for a God small enough to see, tiny enough to taste, or touch with trust displaced, if your soul is not sandbagged or beautifully nagged by a God who won't stop calling your name, if you do not praise your God for poetry and music and art, a baby's smile or a full coffee cart, if you do not praise your God for brazen horizons and seas, a resounding storm or a tender breeze, if you do not praise your God for beauty that makes your soul scream, this is what life should be, if you are searching for a God that you can wrangle like a Mustang with a rope made of frayed twine and managed reason, if you're searching for a God who will obey your beckon to submit to your five senses and incomprehensive pretenses, then this poem might not be for you, because my God might be too big for you.